I'm Emily Scott, and I go to Deary High School, and I took data science and statistics this year.
My name is Delaney Ellsworth. I'm a senior at Deary High School, and I just completed the data science course here.
What changed about your life as a result of this course?
It was really cool because we got to learn like the real life application of math, which you don't necessarily normally learn about. Like in pre-calc, we learned how to do math and all these equations and different things like quadratic formula. But in this class, you learn how math applies to real life, and you get to learn more about things like bias and like sample size and how that affects what people say and like how the statistics are portrayed. Like sometimes they aren't right, sometimes you have uncredible sources, and how that all plays into what we actually hear and what we actually are told. And so we learned how to look deeper than that, look further into it.
So would you say that you like math?
Definitely more than I did before. I will say this is probably my favorite math type of course that I've ever taken.
Interesting. So you went from a maybe less than savory idea about math to maybe math is okay?
Yeah, I would say so. I was really excited about my specific topic, finding something I was so passionate about. And so as I go into college, that's something I really want to continue. And I've even considered trying to find some courses that lead me into those sorts of processes a little bit more.
I think everyone should have a data science class.
Why do you think that? Why is data science maybe more important than something like calculus?
It makes you think more. Like calculus, you can just sit down and it's so like black and white. It's just one way or the other. It's either right or it's wrong. And you have to understand how it works. But like data science, there's so many ways it could go. There's so many different parts of it. And like it's so whatever you want it to be, honestly. And it's so applicable to your life. Like you need to know it. Like you just can't go on without it. Like it changes how you think.
Can you compare your experience with traditional math to this data science course, which maybe isn't traditional?
Mm-hmm. So I definitely, like I said, I was not a math-focused person. That was not really my field. And I think that typical stats class or that typical math class like we think of, it tends to kind of be pulled away from real-world applicability a lot of the time. And going into a field that I didn't feel like that was going to be helpful in my future, this is definitely something that's really opened up my eyes to what the real world looks like. And it can kind of be messy, and there's a lot of different aspects that go into it. But I would definitely encourage, future students or future teachers that are considering taking a course like this to definitely try it.
But I think any teacher that's getting into this should understand like how important this of a class this is to their students. And I feel like if they want to help their students like succeed as a person, they're going to want to incorporate some amount of data science into their classes because it's so important. And it makes them to be like, it's going to make them be better people in society because they understand more things and they want to keep looking into things and ask why. It just encourages like your brain. I don't know. It just encourages you to like keep looking and keep learning. It helps you want to be a lifelong learner.
I think offering these courses like this is something that, like I said, it extends so far beyond the classroom, and it gets kids excited about it. It gets kids excited about math, and they can find new opportunities and pathways. So while it's going to be difficult to get implemented for a while, I definitely would encourage teachers to just try it, keep an open mind, and I really hope that there's more resources out there as more teachers start to learn about it.